Bodycam captures fatal knife confrontation in Crescent City roads are meant for travel, for everyday movement, for lives crossing paths in ordinary moments. But sometimes those same roads become front lines. In Crescent City, a knife in the street turns a calm encounter into a fatal charge. On Interstate 5, a stalled semi becomes the stage for gunfire and survival. Two scenes, two suspects, two officers forced into life or death decisions, all caught through the unblinking eye of the body cam. Put your hands behind your back. The command slices through the air. It's steady, but underneath, the unease is sharp. Robert Anderson doesn't move, doesn't flinch, doesn't obey. Crescent City, California. The road is quiet. A disabled vehicle sits in the middle, blocking traffic. Officers circle it carefully, flashlights in hand, beams bouncing off glass and steel. Near the man's feet, on the pavement, lies a knife. Its reflection glints under the sun. Too close, too dangerous. Every officer notices. Move away from the knife. The warning is direct, firm. But Robert stays still, staring as if the words don't reach him. Another officer tries again. Robert, step away. Just step over here. Still nothing. No compliance, no movement. Instead, he speaks softly to someone nearby, a woman lingering just off camera. The officers glance at each other, a silent understanding. This could turn fast. Seconds crawl. The street feels heavier, each breath, each sound magnified. The woman's voice trembles. The officers' hands hover near their weapons. And then, suddenly, Robert bends down. His hand shoots forward. The knife is no longer on the ground. It's in his grip. He's got a knife. The warning explodes into the stillness. Panic flickers in voices. Another shouts, "Gun! Gun! Gun!" Training kicks in. Every command sharpens. Every step matters. Robert doesn't freeze. He moves, fast. Lunging forward, knife in hand. Closing distance, eyes locked. A deadly choice made in a single instant. "Stop! Don't come any closer!" The command roars out. Too late. The officer fires. The first shot rips the air. Robert jerks back, stumbling, but doesn't stop. For a moment, it looks like he might charge again. A second shot cracks through the street. Robert collapses. Knees slam against the pavement. The knife clatters out of reach. His hands fold, pressing against himself. Blood darkening his clothes. "Stay down! Don't move! Stay down!" The shift is immediate, from stopping a threat to saving a life. Officers close in, fast but cautious. One kicks the knife away. Another kneels beside him. Hands press against wounds. Cloth soaks red in seconds. "We need medics. Right now." The radio bursts alive with urgency. Sirens answer in the distance, faint at first, then growing. The woman off camera screams his name. Her voice breaks, desperate. An officer turns, holding her back. "We've got it." "Stay back." Flashlights scan the ground. Shattered glass, drops of blood trailing along the asphalt. The street, once silent, is now chaos. More officers arrive, rushing in, crouching low. One holds pressure on the wound, another checks for breathing. Their voices overlap, controlled but urgent. "Hold it right there, keep it tight, don't let up." Neighbors emerge from porches, shadows gathering at the edges. They watch silently, faces pale in the glow of patrol lights. Robert groans, his body twitching under the strain. The officers don't let go. They press harder, their gloves slick with blood. "Stay with us, Robert. Stay with us." Commands turn into pleas. The line between duty and desperation blurs. The knife lies just feet away, silent, harmless now. Its blade catches the flashing red and blue. A reminder of how close this moment came to tragedy for everyone. Finally, medics arrive. Their bags hit the ground. Hands swap in, replacing officers. Tourniquets tighten, gauze layers thick. Every second counts. The camera tilts, catching the faces of officers, flushed, tense, strained. The adrenaline still pumping. The shock not yet settled. The woman cries again, her voice shattering the night air. The officers stand guard, keeping her back as paramedics work. The flashing lights paint the street in chaos, but within that chaos, the scene is frozen. A man down, a knife on the pavement, and the sound of radios, sirens, and broken breathing filling the air. From Crescent City to Interstate 5, the cameras show us what words can't. The hesitation, the split-second choices, the weight of commands ignored, and the deadly consequences that follow. These moments remind us law enforcement isn't just procedure, it's risk, it's pressure, and it unfolds in real time. Troopers' body cam captures gunfire on Interstate 5 roads are meant for travel, for everyday movement, for lives crossing paths in ordinary moments. But sometimes, those same roads become front lines. In Crescent City, a knife in the street turns a calm encounter into a fatal charge. On Interstate 5, a stalled semi becomes the stage for gunfire and survival. Two scenes, two suspects, two officers forced into life-or-death decisions, all caught through the unblinking eye of the body cam. Morning traffic flows along Interstate 5. Near mile marker 254, a semi stalls in the middle lane. Washington State Trooper Andrew Tuttle slows with his lights on, thinking it's just a breakdown. But then he sees a man, standing in the road, a gun in his hand. The suspect turns toward the semi-driver, then toward an SUV, trying to force the door open. A carjacking attempt stopped only when he notices the patrol car. The man bolts east across the lanes. Trooper Tuttle stops, sirens blaring, jumps out. His body cam captures the commands. Get on the ground, get on the ground. The suspect keeps moving, toward the ditch, gun still in his hand. Another warning, louder this time. Still no compliance. Suddenly he turns, raises the weapon, a gunfire erupts. He's got a gun! Tuttle shouts, scrambling for cover as bullets crack through the air. The trooper stumbles back, yelling, "I'm hit!" and calls it in. 1299. Shots fired. His camera jerks as he slips into water at the bottom of the ditch, then climbs out, rushing for higher ground. The suspect keeps firing, a blue laser cutting through the air aimed directly at him. Tuttle reloads, breathing heavy into the mic. Commands echo. Get on the ground now! But the man refuses, walking closer, gun raised. The trooper fires back. The suspect staggers but stays upright. Shots keep trading until finally. Shots fired, subject's down. The man collapses into the grass, still moving, still dangerous. Don't move, stay on the ground. Tuttle shouts, weapon locked on target. From behind, another man approaches. This one flashes a badge. An off-duty deputy. Together they hold position, rifles trained. Backup rushes in. Sirens surround the scene. Tuttle's voice trembles. I was hit by something. But when he checks, there's no blood. The pain may have come from the fall, not a bullet. On the ground, the suspect stirs again. Officers advance cautiously, shouting commands. His gun, with its glowing laser, lies inches away. They secure his hands, kick the weapon out of reach. Only then do medics run in. They roll him, check for wounds, begin compressions. The body cam records fragments of frantic work, gloves snapping, blood pooling, attempts to save him. But it's too late. The suspect is pronounced dead on scene. The camera steadies on the aftermath, flashing lights, weapons scattered, and the long silence that follows when the gunfire ends. From Crescent City to Interstate 5, the cameras show us what words can't. The hesitation, the split-second choices, the weight of commands ignored, and the deadly consequences that follow. These moments remind us law enforcement isn't just procedure, it's risk, it's pressure, and it unfolds in real time. If you found this breakdown powerful, stay with us for more real stories captured through the lens. Like, share, and subscribe. Because the next call, the next pursuit, the next confrontation could be just around the corner.